is 6:30 right now in the morning, and we are headed up to see if we can get a parking spot at Lake Louise, because parking is so limited there.
Frost on the window. I have 2 degrees C.
This is what you have to do if you want to get a parking spot there. Otherwise, you have to take the shuttle.
Which is sold out for today.
Well, we didn't meet the shuttle bus. So that's awesome. Here's the Chateau Lake Louise. All quiet and nestled in the mountains here, with the beautiful lake right on the other side, which hopefully we will see soon. We are arriving to the parking lot. There's people stirring about. Yikes. Can we get a spot? Can we get a spot? I don't know. I think we can. He's waving us in. He says, "Come on in, sir." Wow, it's busy. It's 6:41.
Right here, right next to it. Thank you.
Awesome sauce. Dang. Well, we got a parking spot. Woohoo! It's crazy how busy, and there's like only a few spots left. 6:43 now. So lucky us. We're gonna go hike around the lake, watch the sunrise, and then we're getting our kayak out in this awesome lake. So another thing that we just learned after watching the parking attendant guide, all of the trucks he sent to the further parking lot, farther away up the hill. But the cars, the little vehicle, which we still have our space car, got to park in this closed parking lot. Yay, space car. If you want, you could rent canoes from the boathouse here. They open at 10:30 and close at 5. To rent a canoe for 1 hour is $155. If you want to only rent it for 30 minutes, it's $145. It's definitely worth it for 1 hour, but it's also better to just bring your own. This is a rare occasion where we are loaded up with the backpack on the back and with a canoe in it, going to the lake.
It's a pain in the ass. The lake is quite a ways away, but it's almost $200 Canadian to rent one for an hour. So that's like the price of our kayak. It's worth the pain in the ass to take it down there and make this journey.
Let's do it. We are about ready to embark on our Lake Louise kayak adventure. Unfortunately, it took us a while to inflate. Normally we have this thing up and running in like 10 minutes, maybe 15. But we found this gasket in the trunk of the car and we're like, where did this go to? And we could not figure out where it went. And our kayak would not inflate. Like every time we would attach the hose to inflate it, it kept deflating. And it took us a while to figure out that that gasket went on the little inflation lock thing. So we got it up and running, and now we're about ready to go in. We are out here on the lake. We are the only ones out here. It is 9:13 in the morning. It is chaos behind us, and we are going to be in hundreds of people's photos today, if not 1,000. No joke. This place is freaking busy, and it's beautiful, and we're here by ourselves right now. Beautiful day. The sun came out. It might be 40 degrees out. That's a guess.
There's Nicole doing a superb job of paddling us right to this glacier here. Got a little colder as we got out of the sunshine. We're in the shadows now. The water temperature is probably 40 degrees and the air temperature is real close to the same, I would say. We woke up to 33 degrees in the camper on the outside, not the inside. Why don't you spin us around?
There is no charge to launch your own kayak in the national park, but you do need to self-certify by filling out a permit. They have very specific rules that watercrafts are required to be cleaned, drained, and dried, and you must also wait 48 hours between launches. For my attire today, I am wearing some wind pants. These are also waterproof, and so that keeps all of this water off of my legs and me dry because it is cold. I also have some not waterproof gloves, but I'm doing okay paddling, so I'm not getting them super wet. I have this very nice ear warmer and of course my hat for the sun. And then I also have 3 shirts, layers, and a nice little coat here. And I am nice and toasty.
I just have a coat and a t-shirt, an old pair of hiking pants and tennis shoes on today. Doing pretty good until the sun came out. Then I got a little cold, but
you got cold when the sun came out?
Yep.
Okay.
I was pretty warm until we got in the shadows. Then I got a little chilled. Plus Nicole told me to stop paddling, so I'm just sitting here and I got a little cold. Once we get out in the sun, I'll be fine.
Sure thing, Miss Daisy. We've made it about as far as we can go. There's some mud flats here. And there's little channels where the water is running out from the glacier. You can hear like a waterfall, but I don't know that you can actually see it. Yeah. And there's another one. Are you trying to flip me?
Huh?
Are you trying to flip me? Oh, I got stuck. I am stuck. While we were on the water, we were paddling close to shore, and people would wave to us and say hello and tell us how jealous they were of us. I even asked someone if they would take a picture of us while we were out there and text it to me, but they must have got my number wrong because I never got them. He said it looked really cool and it looked like we were floating, and I don't know, it was just a super cool experience. And then I even saw people take pictures of us specifically while we were on the water. One guy even said, "Do you mind if I take your picture to show my wife what fun looks like?" Once we got out of the water, Kyle walked back to get the pump out of the car and I stayed with the kayak. I had some tourists kneel down next to the kayak and take pictures. I went to move it out of their way and they said they wanted photos with it. I thought that was kind of weird, but whatever. And then there were others that came up to take photos of it and then ask me about it, and it was just very popular for some reason. Ready to go?
Yep.
Onward. This is Bow Lake, and it looks like another beautiful lake to kayak. I'm gonna add this to the list. You will see this later in my video. Hi everybody, so we are about to embark on an adventure. We are at this unmarked trailhead, and I found this online and I'm hoping to get down to Peyto Lake. There's no cell service here, nobody knows where we are, and we just have a car that has no information. So I'm putting this in my video, that way whenever it comes out, if we don't return, you will at least know and then call the police. We've been hiking for about 5 minutes now. Everything is all good.
Hey, Bear.
We had some people on a trail once before where they were on bikes, and so you go faster, and so it's easier to sneak up on a bear, and so periodically they would shout, "Hey, bear," just so if there was a bear, you're not surprising it. And so we are shouting every once in a while, "Hey, bear." If I do see a bear, my response is not going to be, "Hey, bear." It's probably gonna include some expletives. And what do we do? We're going on a bear hunt. I can't go under it. I don't know the rest of the song. I'm gonna go over it. Look at this, guys. We made it to Peyto Lake. Shore level. It's beautiful. It's incredible. Nobody is out here. Nobody ever comes down here. Wow. This is amazing. Wow. You can find solitude in Banff. So if you look all the way up here, that's the overlook. Can you see it? Like right here. That's where we just were. Now this is where we are. All right, here I am. I'm touching Peyto Lake. Look at me. There's a huge mushroom on the trail. Like, look at how big my hand is not compared to this guy. Like, this thing is like ready to eat. This is Bow Lake and we are about to paddle in it. Yippee! The water's chilly because it's a glacial lake. This is how we get in. And we're in.
Going this time with some grace.
Nice job, Kyle. I know last time you tried to tip us. Here we go. We're about to get into some color change. Oh yeah. A little bit deeper. Can't really see anymore. We have 2 glaciers visible on our journey today, Boom and Boom. Just gorgeous. Faster.
This lake is right along the side of Icefields Parkway, so it's a little bit louder with road noise. So it's not as nice, I would say, as Lake Louise, where it's a little more private and quiet. But still pretty awesome here. We absolutely love this inflatable kayak. The places it's taken us are amazing, and it was only a couple $100 when we bought it last fall. It's pretty awesome.
So up ahead is a waterfall. We're gonna see if we can beach our kayak and go walk to it. It's right here. Rock. We made it to dry land and we are in proper hiking attire. Sandals, feet wet, and life jackets. We have encountered a flaw to the plan. There is quite a river here. We are on the wrong side of it.
That water's cold. If you're gonna walk across, you don't want to spend a lot of time investigating your route. You just want to go.
Yeah, well, I think it came from that glacier right up there.
Oh, that waterfall.
Not too long ago. Time for a piano. Oh, look at this. Check it out. Super cool. Super awesome. Well, we have tickets for the shuttle because that's the only way to see Moraine Lake. And now we wait in line. This is true National Park experience. This is a spectacular view of Moraine Lake. Just look at it. It's awesome. Despite the rainy weather and the bus ride here, totally cool. To get these awesome views, we did the rock pile hike, which is the trail that you're seeing people climb up now. It's only a 0.7 mile loop, but it is uphill and totally doable and worth it. To rent a canoe here, it is $140 for the hour.
Like this cool.
You have no idea how many times on one trip you can say, wow, look at the color of that lake. Every lake that I've seen, I've said that multiple times. At least 10 times. Have you ever seen a pine tree that changes color with the season? Well, I'm here to introduce you to the larch. This is a deciduous pine tree. That's right, folks. It's not coniferous, which means that it changes colors. And it is larch season here, which means all of the larch trees are going to be changing from green to yellow.